Winters, EAC News. You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. The OCIC Sales Center in Kopik hosted the Destination Mekong Summit this week, where domestic and international tourism stakeholders gathered to promote a new dawn in Mekong region tourism that focuses on sustainability, innovation, and harmonious development. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has the story.
Organised by Destination Mekong, a private regional tourism operator, the summit served as a platform for industry professionals to engage in discussions and leveraging tourism as a force for good. Their goal is to drive balancing tourism growth, promote inclusivity, and contribute to the post-pandemic recovery by creating jobs and strengthening communities in the region. Jen Sternhardt, the founder of Destination Mekong, emphasised the significance of this year's summit, which provided a critical space for tourism professionals to focus on collaboration and cooperation within the industry. Sternhardt, who is also founder partner of Chamalon Strategies, a consultancy in hospitality, travel and service industries, highlighted the importance of the event as it makes the fourth edition and has involved in a collaborative effort between the public and private sectors. Catherine Grammer-Hamel, CEO of Destination Mekong, said that the organisers aim to connect the two stakeholders and investors on a personal level by highlighting the richness and biodiversity and culture along the Mekong.
We are very excited because this is an event that is under the theme this year about Mekong in motion and Mekong emotion. So it means that we are focusing on action and connection. So this is, an event that is not only an event, actually, it is a movement. Through Destination Mekong Summit, we really want to engage the different stakeholders of the region. It's not only about Cambodia, it's also about the Mekong region, but Cambodia as a model for the region. So we are here to engage people, to create solutions, to share good practices, and to create, this move where we will promote the destination the Mekong region as a sustainable tourism destination, but also destination for investment. We want people to invest in the region because this is very dynamic. This is a diverse region, rich in biodiversity, but rich in culture and rich in many opportunities.
She also mentioned her vision of tourism post-COVID, which she says should include attracting international visitors, but also encouraging regional and domestic tourism.
The Mekong region is not only actually people in the Mekong region, but also the source market for tourism. So we have, Korea, India, China, of course. But what is very important to mention is that after this COVID pandemic, we also want to promote intra-regional tourism or even domestic tourism, because it's all about, traveling throughout the country, not necessarily from abroad, but within the community, the Mekong community. So, yes, we really want to open the region to the world, to make it a global hub, I would say, for tourism and for any project that can use tourism as a force for good, empowerment and engagement.
Nicholas Hatz, a German consultant who with Destination Mekong, noted the impact on collaboration on projects in Cambodia can have on the region.
Well, the Destination Mekong Summit is all about collaboration, right? And whatever we do here in Cambodia does also matter to the region. So the Destination Mekong Summit, by bringing together different stakeholders from across 6 Mekong countries, has a huge impact actually to talk about relevant topics that obviously do not end at one border.
He also explained how tourism is recovering from COVID and how it has forced the industry to rethink its strategies. He reiterated Prime Minister Hun Manet's vision of attracting tourists to Cambodia with more than just temples.
It's going up, it's going back, it's recovering slowly but surely. We do have a lot of potential that we want to tap into, and obviously COVID has led to rethinking of how we want to continue, and there's a couple of exciting topics out there beyond the temples that actually we're currently looking into to make the whole industry more competitive.
He also highlighted the importance of Mekong countries collaborating to craft more interesting designations for the tourists as the industry moves forward.
DMS can bring to Cambodia new ideas, new collaborations, new inspiration by teaming up with partners from across the 6 Mekong countries to make it a more interesting destination.
Placing innovation and sustainable tourism practices at the forefront, the designation Mekong Summit 2023 was held to foster collaboration, exchange ideas and develop strategies to propel the tourism industry forward responsibly. The dynamic agenda featured inspiring stories from over 40 key players with engaging panel discussions and interactive workshops covering critical topics relevant to the region's tourism landscape. The summit presented a vulnerable platform for stakeholders to collectively shape the future of tourism in the Mekong region, emphasising responsible and harmless growth within the industry. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. A recent story of nearly 400 tons of unregulated frozen meat being confiscated in Sen Soc has been declared false by the General Department of Customs and Excise, who says that the frozen meat was imported in accordance with the correct tax and duty obligations. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has the details.
In a statement from yesterday, the Customs Department clarified that recent reports in the press and social media regarding the seizure of illegal imported meat was false and possibly intended to create confusion and chaos in society by disseminating the sharing such false information. According to the department, it went to investigate the warehouse in question following the reports and found that nearly 370 tons of frozen meat, which originated from Italy, Brazil, Germany, Russia and India, was imported in accordance with the duties and taxes in accordance with the laws and regulations. The department confirmed that the imports were not expired and accompanied by certificates of hygiene from the countries of origin. The department stated that the import of frozen meat from abroad requires a veterinary certificate or a certificate of hygiene for meat and animal products from the exporting country and does not require the application for import permits or